We fly in 3 days' time, and apparently all this holiday wardrobe needs altering before that. There is no chance I can get all of this done. I've left it way too late. We've got shortening sleeves, adding pockets, making skirt wider. This is probably no go. It's just a sports bra. I don't really need it. Swimming costume, moving the straps to the more strategically placed. This is very important. Old dress, a little bit short for my liking nowadays. I used to wear it when I was in my 20s, but yeah, not anymore. There is a t-shirt dress that I was hoping to add a little ruffle underneath. Again, are we gonna get to it? Not panicking about that. Pyjama trousers for my daughter, because everybody needs a nice comfy pyjamas for holiday. These are too wide, so I'm gonna take them in a little bit. Lastly, a dress that needs straps. Nobody wants a falling down dress on a holiday. I have made a priority list, but I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 things on priority A list, so I need to reprioritize my A list as well, I think. So I decided to alter all these things in order of importance. Priority A means that it's very important to get them done. This item is genuinely needed for the holiday. Priority B is I'd like to get it done. Priority C is probably unrealistic target, but we're trying to aim for it. And priority D, let's be honest, it's going to be a future me problem, because holiday optimism and the realistic time available is 2 different things. First up, dress straps. This is one of these tiny alterations that completely changes how wearable something is. We don't want to have falling out body parts on our holiday, especially on a 10-year-old. This is also one of the quickest beginner-friendly alterations. You're just adding something to the garment that is already wearable. So even if you get it a little bit wrong, it's not the end of the world. I don't really recall having this color, so let's have a look. And I might need to ask my daughter's suggestion which one she prefers. Let's go to the cupboard. Right, I've got this green. We did discuss neon green as well. And I've got this nice little green, so I've got a few options. Let me call my daughter over and we will discuss that with her. Options.
For the dress.
Too light? Oh, that's quite nice though.
Yeah, I do really like the light one.
Maybe that is too bright nowadays.
Yeah. So I'm going to be like a dark green.
This one.
I think that one.
This one.
Or unless you have like a white or like a light green. Yeah, I like silver.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's going to be silver.
Yeah, because it's not like too thin. It's also not too thick. It's just perfect.
So a complete change of plan, but yeah, I see. Oh, that is quite nice. So silver it is. All right, let's make space. Right, we've got a plan. Just tried it on. The back was good, so let's do final measurements. Yep. So the technique I'm using is attaching it first, like facing downwards, and then I'm gonna fold it up and make another stitch. So I've done it here, another stitch, so hiding the raw edge, and then it will look amazing on the right side. And the colors we've chosen are perfect to conceal any imperfections. Holiday pajamas are very important. I don't care what anybody says. You know, when your kids are in an odd age where the children's clothes don't fit them anymore. And the smallest adult ones are just a little bit too big. So that is where we are at the moment. There is already seams there, so just little fold maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Wonder if that one is better to sew by hand to make it more invisible. Actually, even better matching thread here. Let me go and check these with my paper again. Make sure it fits first. So I've measured these and we've decided I'm gonna hand stitch it. It's gonna look as if there is hidden pocket, which is not actually there. And that is what we're gonna go with. We don't want these to be load waste disaster on a holiday. So let me tell you a little bit about this magic of self-thread needle. Not that you will see it, but yeah, here it is. So what you do is, so you take a needle and there is a little gap at the top and you just slide it in, and by magic, you've got your needle threaded. Similar technique what we used in one of our dance outfits, Alterations. You can watch this video next. Another beginner friendly technique. Also, you definitely want to do stitches on the side as well. It's not going to sit awkwardly. No further than the end of the elastic. Take the thread to the other side. Little knot. So second alteration. I don't even know if you see it. Taking this in both sides so they're even. Perfect. Olivia, they're done! So next on the list is my swimwear. Thrifted it from, it's £135 recommended retail price, and I got it for £18, so worth every penny, even if I have to repair it. I've tried it on already. So what's the issue is that originally the strap positioning was on the cup on the sides, so you'll be coming it out from under your arm literally. There is this nice little V shape in the front which plunges out for me too much. So what I was thinking is putting this strap either in the middle of a cup, which is option 1, or I think it's still going to look odd. I'm going to put them on top of these V shapes, and then I can either tie them further closer, because that was another thing, that they might have been too wide for me, for my little boobies. So then I can tighten them closer, and then straps just go up around the neck. I'm still leaving the old one, so it's old. The way it's done is there is this little hook that you're putting your straps on. So I'm planning doing something similar, and a great idea came to my mind. I have got this elastic with buttonholes in them. Yes. So I was hoping that it will work like that. So there is a buttonhole. So I'll just use one of these. Let's see how I get on. But before we go any further, let's tick some items off my list. So straps for dress done. BJ shorts. So next one is this one and this one. So let's have a look. I've got plenty of space here. I want it to be hidden, so I could put it underneath here. And then I could use either of these holes to hook my round it. That is actually perfect size wise. Cut it in the middle roughly. Okay, right, I definitely can't machine sew it because there is these massive rods, like push up, like the bra rod and the V rod in here, so we're gonna end up doing hand sewing. Double thread for this one. So the hole is in the middle. I will fold it in half, so I now have two sections where I can hook my strap on. I'll position it here. When I do strap it in, it's not going to be visible, though they have done it quite close to the edge. I'm going to put a little bit lower down. You want the casing to be quite snug so it's not going to fall off accidentally whilst you're swimming. But yeah, hand sewing skills are so important for just fixing and altering any kind of outfits. So here it is. It's going to go around the neck, and I can choose which one to put it in. This is actually, I feel like, my genius moment. So that's from inside, and then from outside you just see the straps, and I can tie these up so they're together. Most likely I'm going to be using it like that. So originally the straps were on this side of the cap. I've put them on this side of the cap. So just a rough visual. That's how it's gonna look like when I'm on my holiday. Another one off the list. Swim costume straps. Next, pockets. This is actually something I've always wanted to try and do. Adding pockets for the clothes that haven't got the pockets. I've got a pattern for trousers which included pockets, so I think I'm gonna reuse them. I haven't made these trousers yet, so I don't know how exactly they function, but we're gonna try them today. This is one of these quite vital alteration. I was walking yesterday wearing these trousers and I was like, oh, I need pockets. I need to put my hands in the pockets. I need to put my phone on the pocket. So the plan is to undo the seam, not all the way, but just as much as I want. Obviously measure what size pockets I need and then make the pockets. So I've just tried them on.